that is actually, dang it.
Our allies will
Well,
be in serious
I hadn't
danger.
died in a while. I'm blaming it on talking to y'all. Hey there guys, PortalMaster9351 here, and in today's video we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Starlink Battle for Atlas. Now, the last time we left off, if I can talk properly, we left off, I believe we were still on Vilus. Yeah, that's where we were the last time we left off. We had just taken down a dreadnought. Now, I'm going to skip the talking that's going on because it's not terribly important, but basically what you need to know is that there are 3 dreadnoughts now that have spawned. One has spawned that is dropping primes on Vilus and Haven. Another has spawned that is dropping on Sonatus and Kirite, which is how you actually say that name. And then there's one over here that's dropping on, this one is called Tundria, and then one of these is called Ashar, and one is called Necron, but I'm not sure which one is which. So basically, as we take down the primes, we weaken the dreadnought. To weaken the primes, we have to weaken the extractors. It's pretty straightforward in the hierarchy of things, but right now we're being called to go back over to Crete. Now, I've done a significant amount of off-camera work. I have leveled up Mason Rana, and I have leveled up, who else have I leveled up? Not Levi, Eli, that's the one I'm thinking of, to the point that I have both of their mentor skills unlocked, which if you forgot what those are, you go over to your loadout and go to pilot skills, they're these. They're the ones that affect every pilot. Mason's is the most important because it gives all pilots double XP on everything. So it's going to let me level up these guys a lot faster. My main goal is to get those for every single pilot. So without further ado, we are going to go and continue on our little exploration of the system, and we are going to go over to Kirite and continue the story. So I'm going to skip the journey over there, and I'll just cut to it once we're on Crete. Okay, y'all, and we are just about to go to Crete, so I just am going to fast travel over there, and we'll see what awaits for us on the other side of this loading screen. Now, there is a thing that I've been doing the past several episodes involving resyncing the audio, where I have to pause the game, say the word sync, and I resync the game and audio at different points. So if you ever hear me say sync for no random reason, that's why. I just forgot to cut it out.
No. Guess we gotta find some friends somewhere else.
No,
Okay.
we can't abandon our friends, especially now. The Alliance has to stay strong.
Agreed. We must adapt to overcome our obstacles. We can't let the Legion advance.
Yeah, we're Starlink. We never give up.
All right. Color me inspired. So we take back Crete, then what?
Then we do the impossible, like always.
Oh shoot.
Very good then. But how to achieve it? That is the question.
We need to take out
Okay,
the
we're
extractors
just
to
gonna
get the
chill
prime.
out
Once
until we
got
figure out
room,
what's going
we
on.
can start laying down some outposts.
Also, we should seek out support from our allies. If we help them, they'll grow stronger, as will our alliance.
Sound advice. Well then, no time like the present.
Okay, so we're going to attempt to take back Crete. So it says destroy the Legion Prime to reduce the Legion's presence on a planet. Watch out for dormant extractors. They'll reawaken when a new Prime arrives. Build armories to strengthen your alliance and help defend the planet. So basically, we've got to take this planet back, which is interesting. So give me a second, because my TV is actually glitching out. So I'm going to fix that real quick, and then I'll come back. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. And I think I know what I'm going to have to do at this point to actually advance the story. So I'm gonna have to basically take back Atlas. That's the name of the mission, and it says restore 50 alliance to Crete. So right now, we're at 0%. The Legion is at 100%. This isn't good because it's completely overrun by the Forgotten Legion. It's not good. On top of that, we have level 10 to level 12 extractors. Greater extractors is what they're called. They're tough to take down. I've taken down a few of them so far. I haven't taken down any of them on camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show y'all how to take down a greater extractor on camera, because I haven't actually done that yet. And then I'm going to basically do a lot of this off camera because we would be here all day. I mean, this would take a long time to do on camera. Like, just to take my word for it, it takes a long time to take back a planet because I already did that with Haven. And y'all don't want to sit here and watch me take back Kirite. That is not going to be a fun thing to do because it's just going to be me taking down 20 different extractors, which it's not like it's boring to play or anything like that. It's actually quite fun. I'm just saying, y'all, I really don't think you want to watch me. Wow. Okay, this is not going too hot for me. I'm just saying I don't think y'all want to watch me take down 20 different extractors, especially since there's going to be a lot of dying involved because it's a pretty high level thing, and Carl is only level 4, and he is the pilot I'm playing with right now. So,
Warning. The enemy is resistant to heat weaponry.
Alright. So, gotta take down this extractor fire giant. The extractor giants are, like, really, really strong. Anything with that death, like, skull logo is hard to take down. I will go ahead and explain a little bit about Carl Xeon, though. He is the only one of the Prospector, like, faction that you can get at launch right now. So with that in mind, he is kind of unique in his abilities. A lot of his abilities actually revolve around collecting Electrum, and he is very much a tanky character, and that's evident in his abilities that you unlock as you level him up. The main one, though, is his skill that basically lets him create this giant absorption shield, and he can use it to charge up an energy boost, and when his ability is done, he'll release it and do a very large amount of damage to the enemy. And I have it pretty upgraded right now, so that as he takes damage with it activated, it actually extends the length of his ability. So it's pretty good, but he's definitely not much of an attacker, if you will. So we're going to head in to take out this greater extractor now, and it's not going to be an easy fight, for sure, but we'll do it. And we're going to have to take down more of these Cyclopses, so I'm actually going to switch to the Hailstorm instead of the Fury Cannon to help us do some ton of ice damage to this guy, because if not, we're going to be here forever. So, the other thing is that the thing about greater extractors is that they're actually linked to other extractors as well. So when you take down a greater extractor, it'll actually let you know where the other extractors are as well. So, yeah, it's just kind of an interesting thing about greater extractors. There's also advanced extractors. Those are the second tier extractors. So there's extractor, advanced extractor, and then greater extractor. And I assume that there is a 4th level extractor as well, but we haven't actually run across that yet. I'm assuming that you have to go on the other planets in order to actually run across the greater extractor, or anything above a greater extractor. Oh, and we're dead again.
Check your star map for more detail.
So, yep, it's going to be a lot of dying in this episode because these guys are definitely not to be trifled with, and that's part of why. A lot of this episode is just going to be y'all seeing me blow up extractors until we manage to advance the story. Yeah, these giants are not to be trifled with. The next time he fires at me, we're going to pop his shield. Here we go. Hit me again, hit me again. Boom. There we go.
Target the main structure.
And now let's see how much damage we can get off on this thing.
Efficiency improved.
Hopefully we can get off a good bit, because if not, then this isn't going to be very fun. We leveled up the Frost Barrage, that's good. Let me spin that skill point before we go any further with this fight. Okay, let's spin that skill point. Let's unlock this. Which one was it that I wanted to get? This. So basically, while my shields are full, I'll deal additional damage, which probably won't be very often during this fight, but hey, you never know. Eli Arborwood gave me a lot of boosts to my critical, so that's really convenient. The fact that you get all that additional critical damage is really helpful. The mentor skills really are the thing to go after with the various pilots. That's your main incentive for trying out a good variety. The other main reason that you would actually want to try to level up your various pilots is due to the Equinox upgrade system, which involves you having to have a certain level on all your different characters of various factions. So, like Eli Arborwood and Carl Xeon, and then Shade as well, you know, are all of the non-Starlink Initiative factions. So with that in mind, they each have specific upgrades to the Equinox that they will unlock. So that's kind of your incentive for especially trying to play with them, because they will especially benefit you, and we're dead again. They will especially benefit you in terms of the upgrades that you can actually get. I'm very glad that I repaired all my ships before I started playing today, because we are going to die a lot if we keep this up. I mean, though, it's just kind of like, I mean, what am I supposed to do? This is a high-level fight. I'm a low-level guy. That literally wipes off almost all of your shield. And there we go. We took it down. How much Alliance is this going to give us? Or how much Legion is this at least going to push it back? We pushed back a whole 2% of the Forgotten Legion. So much. So much, really. Let's take a look at what level the Prime is, because I'm going to show you guys exactly why we can't just go ahead and take down the Prime. It's a level 13 Prime. We can see that if we look over on the right-hand side of the screen. I don't actually see the Prime on the map just yet. But let me tell you guys, it'd be basically impossible for us to take it down as it stands right now. So with that in mind, we're about like 10 minutes into this episode. I'm going to cut out, and once I've reclaimed Crete, I will be back, and we will see where the story goes from there, because it's just going to be more of this for the next 50 minutes if I keep on doing this. So I'll be right back, y'all. Alright, y'all, so I figured I would give you guys a quick little update on the progress that we have made so far. So far, I have leveled up twice since I have left you guys, and I've gotten much better at learning how to use my shield on here. It actually makes these fights like so much easier. So yeah, that's happened. I have taken down 2 greater extractors, and that's pretty good. We're definitely getting somewhere with taking this back. We built our first observatory, and whoa, we are taking fire from all sides. Holy moly. Okay. So yeah, built our first observatory, which that is actually, dang it. Well, you know, I hadn't died in a while. I'm blaming it on talking to y'all. Our first observatory allowed us to actually locate the Prime, that is still a really freaking high level. And as soon as we're done with this little piece of combat, let me show that to you guys on the map, because I want to show you guys the different titles that it gives the Primes. So apparently an Archon Prime is only a certain level of the Primes. They're not all called Archon Primes or something like that. So I kept calling it an Archon. That's not even what it's called. So I do apologize for calling it by the wrong name before, because that's definitely not right at all. So, yeah, I apologize for that. Gosh. Fire Giant, thank you. You're going down. Took out 2 of them. One fell swoop. Alright, so... Oh, this is an ancient extractor. I didn't even realize this is the highest level extractor out there. So, yeah, just a little pro tip. It goes extractor, advanced extractor, greater extractor, ancient extractor. That is the hierarchy of extractors, apparently. And let me tell you, those belts of fire, they really are not any joke whatsoever. They'll take you down in 2 shots. So do not get hit. So let's pop over to here and let's take a look at the Prime, because it's a very high level Prime if I can find it. Here it is. It's an Infernal Prime. We don't want to mess with no Infernal Prime, because that's how we infernally die. So, yeah, I'm gonna take a hard pass on that for now, and just take down this ancient extractor, which I guess I'll show this full fight now, so that you guys, darn it, can see what it's like to die ruthlessly at the hands of an infernal, or at an ancient extractor, if I can talk correctly, because this is some serious crap that we've gotten ourselves into. These fire giants are the literal bane of my existence. I hope you guys know that. I mean, you should probably be able to see that, to be honest, with the number of times that I keep dying from these dang things, and I don't know how I just... Whoa, why does the camera keep switching up on me like that? Y'all saw that too, right? I'm not going crazy. Or maybe I am going crazy, but at the very least, I'm not imagining that the camera keeps switching up on me like that. Okay, y'all. More frustration coming out from ya boy, the Portal Master. We're gonna pop our shields so that if this guy continues to shoot us, we'll shoot him harder. And of course we freeze him in the middle of this. At least we blocked that shot. Okay. Whoa, do not get hit by that. Okay. And getting a lot better at using that shield. That definitely helps being able to fight these things. We can actually shield against those blasts. That helps a lot. And can we take this thing down? I think we can do it. We might just be able to do this. Boom, there we go. Down with the ancient extractor. 9% minus on the Legion, so we're at 9% Alliance, 80%
destroyed.
Legion. This is still going to take a long time, but at least y'all got to see me take down an ancient extractor. So, I will be back when we've pushed back the Legion some more, so I'll see y'all then. Okay, y'all, and I finally did it. We have 50% Alliance levels on Kirite. I don't even know how many these extractors have taken down at this point, but it's a lot.
Crete is ours once again, for the most part.
Yes! Now that we have Kirite's expedition and prospectors on board, we're almost ready to start building the first Starlink Tower.
Okay, so basically, there's a little bit... Hold
We'll
on.
need more Electrum to get started.
Okay. So basically, in case you want to know what's going on, basically we have to take back certain planets so that we can actually build these Starlink Towers. And these Starlink Towers will allow us to travel to Atlas's other stars, which there's actually 3 stars in the Atlas system. We're around Atlas A, but there's 2 other Atlas stars as well. So we need to build these star towers to get there, and we need to reclaim planets to do that. Now, unfortunately, I need to get Nova.
A good location to build an outpost.
And
Coordinates
so,
already on your signal.
hold on.
Legion corruption detected on
What's
nearby
going on?
fauna.
So now we're going to need to get 10 total Nova, which unfortunately I've been spending Nova trying to build outposts to up the Alliance percentage. So this is going to be even more grinding to get through here. So I'm going to have to take down even more of these extractors in order to do so. Luckily, the extractor cores I think have already granted me a little bit of Nova to allow me to actually be able to do this.
I wouldn't get too
So, hold
close. I
up.
bet it smells terrible.
Okay, I'm gonna take down this imp hive, and I'm just gonna build a refinery here to help. We're at level 10 now, so we're doing pretty good as Carl. We've almost gotten his mentor skill. Let me tell you guys, once you get Mason's ability that lets you actually double your experience gain, you really do start to gain levels quick. So it's definitely very recommended from me to go ahead and just level up Mason first, regardless. Oh, I thought the imps despawned when you beat up their hive. Apparently not. Okay. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna come here and build an observatory, not a refinery. Observatories don't actually cost any Nova.
Complete. Hey there, we'd benefit greatly from some of the cores you're carrying.
Yeah,
If you
well, I
wanted to
benefit
order.
greatly too. So I'm gonna turn these in. We'll see how much Nova that puts us at. Then
Hi.
we'll
Sorry, I
continue.
seemed distracted. Just
Alright, that's
busy
gonna put
being
us
the
at
most
7
brilliant
total
mind
Nova.
this side of
So we only
Andromeda.
need 3 more. I'll see you guys when I've taken down a couple more extractors and gotten up to 10 Nova. This is taking me forever. I wish I had known, but hey, you guys have watched the Let's Play, so now you guys know this is a grind. Either that, or don't let Crete get so corrupted in the first place, and then it won't be so difficult. Alright, see you guys on the flip side. Alright, y'all, we're back, finally. We have the last piece of the extractor core that's going to give us 10 Nova. Thank goodness. We also have a heat corrupted Nova, so that's kind of like double.
Now it's the same as any other outpost. We just need to find a good spot to build. Once the first Starlink Tower is done, we can figure out how many we'll need to reach Grax. Then I'm gonna kick that ugly beak boy's butt.
Not if I get there first.
Wow, it is a war zone right here. Let's take care of this while we're here, because why not? We'll get to claim this place, which will be very nice indeed. We're gonna pop our shield up so that we stop taking fire too.
Target destroyed.
Dune Cyclopses. I didn't know those were a thing, actually. So this episode is only 23 minutes long. At least that's how long the raw audio is. When I end up cutting it, it's going to be shorter. Y'all have been playing for like an hour now. This is crazy. I was not expecting for this to take this long, but hey, I'll do what I need to be able to continue with this episode. It's not a problem. I was going to play anyway. It just wasn't really expecting this. And we're level 11 now. However, what I'm wanting to do is max the Frost Barrage and the Hailstorm, because what I've read is once you max out a weapon or a ship, then every pilot gains a level with that weapon. So, with that in mind, since we're so close to maxing out the Frost Barrage and the Hailstorm with this, I'm honestly just going to keep leveling him up until we get to his top ability, his highest rated ability. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do.
We just received a shipment of Electrum from our prospector allies.
Alright. So before we go and build the Starlink Tower, I do want to turn in this piece of Frost Nova that I'm carrying.
I see you're carrying some
And
cores
Sonatus
with you.
has a Prime.
We'd be happy
Great,
to
I'm gonna have to go
purchase
take
some
that
if
out
you're
at some
selling.
point. I'll do that off camera
Starlink.
though.
Always a pleasure.
Alright, deliver the heat corrupted
Why, what
Nova.
an unexpected
Great.
gesture. I appreciate the gift, friend.
So the Prime is actually over there, but that's not what we're gonna do. We're instead trying to build a Starlink Tower. The question is, where are we actually building it? That's the one thing that I don't really know. I'm wondering if I need to get a clear spot for that. So let's go take down this closest imp hive, because I'm thinking that maybe you just build it like where you would build a normal structure. I don't really know. I guess we'll find out together. I don't want to fight the Arch Prime right now. They're so much easier to take down if you just get them down to a standard Prime instead of an Arch Prime. It makes them so much easier to deal with. So, not looking to fight one of those in this particular video. However, we're going to take down this Imp Hive that's already partially destroyed by my Vigilante army, which is great. That's why we have them in the first place, to take down stupid Imp Hives like this.
Wherever they're off to, it won't
Boom.
be good. We should stop them while we can.
Also, I do want to show off one other piece of Warden, it's called the Warden Research. So if you go in your Equinox, you can go to the Warden Research. The number of Warden Spires that you've unlocked, which are those puzzle towers, allows you to get these Warden Researches. So we can not only fast travel to Warden Spires, deal extra damage to common Legion units, but we also deal extra damage to Imp Hives and Extractors. And once we get 18 Warden Spires, which is the eventual goal, I'll be able to do extra damage to Elite Legion units, and once I get 24, I'll do extra damage to Primes and Dreadnoughts. So that's
Nice
pretty
job.
sweet.
You really brought the pain up.
Alright, so can we build a Starlink Tower? Here we go. It's going to cost 10 Nova, wow, 200,000 Electrum, and we need 50% Alliance. So let's see what this does when we build it.
Established.
Ah, success.
Whoa, we should have juiced up the Equinox a
That
long
looks pretty
time
cool.
ago. Check this out.
You have my attention?
I think I can boost our scanners for just a... Yes! Got something. Reading Legion activity near Atlas B.
Yes! Way to go! Mission,
Wow,
you were
12%
right.
alliance, that's a
gotta be
lot.
cracks.
Using Starlink to travel that distance will be a challenge, but it is possible. According to my calculations, we will need one Starlink tower in each sector.
Sounds about
We already
right.
have the trade sector covered. That means we need 2 more.
So, looking at the star map, the frontier sector includes Vilus and Tundria. Shouldn't be too hard to get a tower there. The one in the dark sector, that needs to go on a Shar or Necrom. That'll be the toughest. I'd say save it for last, but the perks we get from securing the planet might be more advantageous early on.
I see. Well, no time like the present.
Alright then,
Starlink database
so
updated.
now our next objective is to build a Starlink Tower on a Shar or Necrom. Whew, okay, so this is going to take a long time, so I'm guessing that once we do that, we can proceed on further. So I think we're going to end the episode here. I'm not sure. This may end up being a really short episode when it's all said and done. It was quite an ordeal for me to take back Crete, but looks like we're done. I think that in the next episode, I'm going to clear off these 2 primes. We'll take down these dreadnoughts, and then we'll head over to Tundria and try to build a Starlink Tower on Tundria. I'll probably end up cutting a lot of that out, but I think that that'll probably be what we do in our next episode. So thank you guys for joining me in taking back Crete. I know a lot of this was probably not actual gameplay. I tried to include as much as possible, but it's a lot of grinding at this point, and I'm not sure how much you want to see. If you'd like for me to actually show more fights in the next episode, do leave that in a comment down below, but I don't just want to show the same content over and over and over again, so do leave your feedback down in the comments. Anyways though, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been PortalMaster9351. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and shout out to all my patrons on Patreon, especially Liam Corner, The Collector Creepypasta, and Portal Power TV. That's all for now. See you guys next time.